What is up, Yakin with Phil family? We back at it with another video for y'all. We're gonna be talking about the biggest mistake I made for my first ever kayak fishing tournament, bass fishing tournament. So we're just gonna address the elephant in the room. I was very confident going into this. I did a little bit of research. I saw the water Friday, the night before, and then the tournament was Saturday. I didn't really prepare myself the best for that because I watched a couple videos on, some professional bass tournaments there. I kind of saw what people were doing and saw what people weren't doing, and that's what I went with. And a couple of them were 4 years old and a couple of them were a couple weeks old. So I didn't really do a whole lot of research to prepare myself for that. But what y'all came here for, the reason why you clicked the video, is you want the answer. The biggest mistake of the tournament was my confidence in my decisions. I have grown up pond fishing, pond hopping, Google Earth, researching a spot, the night of, okay? When I went to this bigger body of water, when I got on it that night of Friday, I honestly got a little nervous. I saw how big the area I was going to probably be fishing, and I got nervous and saying, hey, is this the right spot? Did I pick it correctly? I have never been here before. Is it deep? Is it warm? Is it cool? Where the fish are gonna be? And I had so many questions, and I should have just relaxed and been like, love, look, you catch fish, you know how to do this, just go do it. When I first went out there, I had a weird feeling they're gonna be deep. But my confidence in myself is not in deep water. My confidence is shallow, dock fishing, flipping, top water. That's what I like to do. And my get out of jail card was a Senko, and it just did not work. And I knew in the back of my mind, I said, the deep water's right there. Let's just go try it. And I kept pushing it off and putting it on the back burner. No, I'll hit it in 30 minutes. Now, let me try this dock, let me try this cove, let me try this grass line, until it got an hour and a half before the tournament was over. And I finally was like, you know what, I need to commit to this and just try. Nothing else has worked. You kind of have seen, this probably should work. And it did. So if I would have committed to that the whole day, I definitely would have had a limit, and it would have helped myself so much more to just have a 12-inch fish. It doesn't matter if it was a 5-pounder, but another 12 inches onto that 4-fish limit that I had would have been huge. I could have been in the running for some money potentially. And who knows, if I make a couple calls too later through the day, you just never know. But that's why you have to go out there, you have to put in the time, and you have to learn from your mistakes. And that was a big mistake of mine. I kept looking at my tackle box over and over again at that drop shot rig. I have never caught a fish on it, and I've seen so many people catch fish on a drop shot. But I kept pushing it off. I said, I want to catch one on top water. I want to catch one on a jig. I want to catch one on a Senko, a swim bait. And I kept pushing it off until it was time to, there's nothing else going to work. And I tried it and it worked. So you have to get a feel for your surroundings, which I did. It wasn't the best, but I knew that most of the fish that I was going to mark that were catchable, that were ready to eat that day, were going to be in deep water. And I knew that in the back of my mind, but I said, you know, I've caught so many fish in the shallows. I've caught so many fish on a Senko. I've caught so many fish on topwater, a walking bait. And I said, man, like, I'm seeing people be successful with a walking bait, with a spook, you know, with a Senko here, with a big swim bait. They're catching giants. I said, man, this is gonna be easier than I thought. And I just did not commit to the slow finesse structure of a drop shot. And it bit me in my butt. And I definitely gained confidence from it with a drop shot, which I am thankful for. But I also am kicking myself because I'm like, man, I made a decision not to pick it up and I regretted it, but I have to stand by it. It was the decision that I made, and that was easily the biggest mistake of my first tournament. You know, we got one next week, and I can't wait to get out there. It is definitely, a drop shot is going to be in my hands. It's a 2-day tournament, so it's going to be a full day of practice on Friday. It's going to be a full day Saturday. It's going to be a full day Sunday. So it's going to be a lot of fishing. It's going to be hot. So it's a deeper lake. So that drop shot, a crankbait, maybe a swim bait, is going to be crucial in this tournament. So I'm very glad that I got confidence in it, because I know if I would have went in there cold and blinded to this tournament coming up without catching those fish on a drop shot, I would have no confidence in even looking at it. So you got to learn from your mistakes, especially in tournament angling. I've only been to one, so I can't wait to get out there and learn from my new mistakes from this next one, because I know that I'm probably going to make a couple, but you just have to look at it in a positive way, and you just have to keep pushing yourself to better yourself and hone in your skills. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet for y'all today. You know, y'all let me know any more video ideas. I'm trying to post a little bit more. I've been busy with work. I've been trying to push out some more informational stuff because it has just been so freaking hot, and I can't really go out and fish like that. Especially with the time I have, I don't want to go out there and just throw around a bait for nothing, you know. And I really do think that would be the case around some of these ponds that I live by. So I can't wait to go out there on Lake Kiwi. It's going to be a big, you know, environment change. You know, deep, clear water, and I can't wait to go out there. So again, y'all let me know any more video ideas that you have for me, and Yakin will fill out. Peace.